Uh, it's gonna be yet another base build video, base breakdown, and yay, collectors. Huh, that's weird. You can collect, but it doesn't show the icon. Anyways, here's the base. It looks very similar to my last one. Why? Don't really know. I guess I started off with a CC, and I started off with like this thing with just walls, and then the base came from there. Pretty similar. It's hard to double jump. I mean, going this way doesn't provide that much value. And you still have to wall break through, and entry's hard with these mortars. Oh no, I swapped that one, so it's probably easier now. It's easier to double jump as well. Should I adjust that? Probably could. That'd be smart. I mean, you're still giving them the same jump, just that there's less value with it. Yeah, whatever. Here we go. Yeah, sometimes I notice there are a lot of things wrong with my bases. So, there we go. It's still providing a lot of value if you jump. It's just less value. It looks like less value, so people might be less inclined to try it. Anyways, here's the base. It's pretty similar to my last one. A lot of the same concepts, except like the anti-air stuff is on the edges, and all the no-fly stuff is in the middle. So that kind of got switched around. Again, you have a lot of springs away from queen. Maybe that one's too close. I could swap it for there, but that's also kind of close. It's fine. But queen can't be suicide hero. She can be, you know, taken out with a small kill squad. So again, would recommend a high DPS CC. Space is anti-witch, very anti-witch. I specifically tried to go and thwart a particular entry with witch slap. And what else? Anti-Lalo, of course, it has to be. I mean, if you literally just had defenseless core, you might as well be putting a base that says Lalo me. It would be just as easy either way. Like with the walls, Lalo-me, and then just, you know, all forward defense, nice impact. All four wizard towers, nice impact. Expos on ground cannons and mortars, and obviously Teslas and archer towers. Pretty much the same thing. Only difference is there is none, really. I mean, if you have defenseless core and that, I mean, there's really not much difference in terms of defending against Lalo. Anyways, throwing shade about Lalo on. It's basically pretty standard. I mean, I don't know. Probably fallen back into a rut after not designing for a long time, so I haven't come up with anything original. But this base is a pretty typical no-fly zone. It is decent, but it's just not unique. That's all. Let's talk about Lalo. So, Seeking Airmine's here to take out healers. Can take out queen charges, but not a lot of people will do that. And obviously, we'll hit hounds, like sent to tank this air defense. Obviously, gonna hit it. Sent to tank this air defense. Obviously, gonna hit it. No one's gonna deploy in the middle. That's just weird, unless you're a filthy modder. Same here, except I clumped them together a little bit because I figured that people will probably be trying to, you know, if you look at it from the scout view, they're going to be deploying, you know, healers here that will walk down, which means I should probably move this up. Or healers here, well, with witches obviously, that will walk down this way, or vice versa. But I think it's more likely that it's going to be this way. And the very entry that I planned to defend against was this one. Probably can't draw because I am not a fair play specialist and I do not have sketch, but I'll try my best. So, witches and healers here. We'll clean up this side. We'll take out queen, actually, and we'll wipe out all of this very nicely. And then, obviously, witches down here. We'll wipe out these tier defenses, and then more witches, golem, wall break in or jump. Jump 1, jump 2, And it looks like a really neat plan until you realize that obviously the CC is going to destroy the golem, destroy the tanking. You got a giant bomb here to fuck up the. There's gonna be no healing, so it's gonna mess up the witches. It's gonna mess up bowlers. And then over here you got two very nicely placed Seeking Air Mines, just in case you don't take out the healers and screw up the whole raid. You also got a nice Tesla. Nah, it's got to be a better way to do that. You got a nice Tesla and mortar. No, Tesla next to a mortar with giant bomb and two small bombs. Obviously going to kill witches. Witches going this way will also be wiped out by this one. So nice. You now have no flanking, and the middle is being completely destroyed by all this splash damage and this giant bomb. So there goes your raid. If they do decide to do an entry from the side, obviously got the two Seeking Air Mines. Got this one here as well, but I figured that especially with Queen on this side and this mortar here, people are going to be more inclined to do that. So that's it for Anti-Witch. And against, I can't think, Lalo, obviously you got really nasty pathing as well, as you have to fight a sweeper no matter where you go because sweepers cover the core both ways. That's not going to be pretty. And what else? Right. So air defenses. These air bombs are mostly out of the way, which is what I want. I want them to be out of the way of the obviously anything tanking. So hounds flying through the middle will not trigger most of these or any of these, hopefully, which is good because then loons are going to trigger them. Obviously got all four wizard towers out of range of air defense, so they're going to be shooting loons the whole time. Teslas are also out of range, except for this one, which I needed to, you know, pull witches to kill, unfortunately, but that is fine, because this one, it's kind of just trolly. It's not going to do much on its own, but you still need to deploy loons to take it out, or else it's just going to be a pain in the ass later. I can't think. What else? Sorry, it's kind of late. I'm still jet lagged. And I have shit to do after, so bear with me. Loon pathing is pretty nasty on this base too, even though you kind of have a defense core. It's small, so it's not too big of a deal, and loons will split up path both ways, and it does not get pretty. For hogging, you have Queen, you have this giant bomb that's kind of near her, which is unfortunate, but it kind of has to be there to fend off Witch Slap, but it's okay because, all the other three giant bombs are away from her. And that's good. And you got Bomb Tower, which in this case doesn't need to be near Queen because she's going to be fluid. She's not really going to be moving around a lot of air defense, and even she kind of has like 3 wizard towers to protect her, so don't really need the bomb tower there. So bomb tower acts like a 4th giant bomb there. Here, and I might as well put it to use. Obviously BK is also away from Queen, so this is gonna be quite a pain in the ass to hog, even though you got that 1 giant bomb there. Pathing's not that easy either, and obviously the springs are away from Queen. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. 1, 2, 3, you can see 4, 5, 6. So yeah. I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the space. No, a few of you have said, like, why don't you show your base in action? I will do that. I will try to record a video, you know. Oh, right. I need to make an announcement about that. Might as well do it now. But, yeah, I'm in there with my 10. Muck Tubsy, where are you going? Anyways, Apex Echelon, and it's new clan. It's basically Confirm Mafia 2.0, except I'm not part of leadership, but leadership knows what they're doing. And our 11s are straight fire. That should be 8-0 Thang, which is Brutal Raids' sister clan, and we're on a 5-win streak, so that's pretty hype. Ain't no thing. That was pretty close, but our 11s were fire, so we beat them. And yeah, I'm in there with my 10, which is JPC, Justin Plays Cock. Um, Not mine, I share it with Nadio, but still. Here's the bit. It's quite a new 10, but yeah, new clan. If you guys are interested in joining up and coming CWL clan, or soon to be CWL clan, join. Yeah, so that's that. If you guys enjoyed the space breakdown slash uh, relentless advertising for AE, then smash that like button. And if you guys are new or haven't subbed already, please do sub. Make sure to turn on notifications if you want them. If you don't, I'm not here to make you. Wait, how's it's not God? Okay, that was just triggering me because it wasn't even. Now it is. And yeah, comment down below what do you want to see, except for my bases being tested out, because they will be. I might do some, war stuff like attacking. But yeah, until next time, you guys take care. Shreds out.